I went live. Sorry.
Speak any language at the touch of a button. Yes, now it's possible. Meet and...
All right. Let me know if you can, how you hear me, if you hear me, what do I sound like? All right. Let me know if you can, how you hear me, if you hear me, what do I sound like?
Testing, testing, testing. Small echo, but it's not bad.
Small echo? Okay, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. Echo? Small echo? Okay, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. All right, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Echo? What's up? Yo, I'm doing the announcing
Testing,
tonight.
testing, testing.
What? Yeah, I'm the main guy tonight. Me and Cooch tonight.
This one's not as bad.
So you don't have that as me? Thanks for coming, JJ.
So, main guy should wear this one.
Main guy should wear this one.
Let me just... Charlotte hockey coming up soon. This is a test.
So I have the. So this doesn't have the echo, you said, right? I forgot my score sheets for the night. Testing's pretty good. All right, turn my audio off. Just press this button right here. No, not that one, that one. This one, this one.
Hello? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. This message is for Logan Crisp. Logan Crisp, if you're out there and you're listening, please let me know how I sound. I would say Zoom doesn't really work. I'm going to do a second test. This one is for Logan Crisp again. Logan Crisp, let me know how I sound. Let me know if I'm still echoey. If I'm still echoey, just let me know and I will figure it out. Welcome to Extreme Ice Center for Rivalry Night here in Charlotte, Indian Trail, where the UNC Charlotte 49ers will be taking on the East Carolina Pirates. These two teams, not fans of each other, cross-state rivals, looking to get one up on each other, division rivals as well. Looking to get a leg up on the other. All right, I'm hearing super echo from fans. I'm going to try again one more time here for the audio. Check to see how we're doing. Forgive the echo, guys. I believe it's proximity. Not sure if y'all can hear me at home. Puck down low. Pressured on, poked by Brodeur. Now down low, back in the East Carolina zone. Offsides for Charlotte as ECU looks to break out. Get down low, and it'll be waved off. Must have hit a player. Brodeur pressured on. Gets the puck stolen by Sylvester. Sylvester behind the net. Gets it up to the point. Tries to get it back down low. Now it's behind the net. Reese Workman will pick it up now. Workman up to Sutter. Sutter poked, gets up by Hansen. Shot on, saved by Holman. And Workman will get it behind the corner. Muchacho now gets it out. And Sutter will pick it up going into the offensive zone. Poked away now by name's not registered. Brown pressured on. Sylvester turns it over to Bradley. Bradley with the chance. Tries to throw it in front, but gets it. Brown will pick it up. And blocked by Bradley here, a shot. And he just misses wide. And the puck cleared out. And the race will be won by ECU. Morrow, but a poke-pucked, Farrow, sorry. Poke-pucked by Holman. As ECU still pressures on. Vargas will pick it up behind the net. Gets it over to Beelan. Beelan pressured on. Farrow will pick it up. Now Sylvester with it now. Sylvester holds. Shot blocked. Bradley will pick it up. And that puck will go to center ice. Chip back in. Sylvester with it now. Sylvester's shot goes wide. And now puck will be out. Cleared. It's a good play. Brown will chip it wide. Hooked away by Komorski. If I pronounced that right. Larson with it now. A shot on and covered by Shomistra. Just under 3 minutes gone by here in the first. And ECU has established pressure early. Holman tested, but he's come up well. Both goaltenders have.
Pretty end-to-end early so far. Not a lot of zone time for either team.
Very true. Shot on, and that puck will be out of play. Face off once again in the offensive zone for the 49ers. And now on the ice is the Morrow, Bauman, and Owenby line, the freshman line for the 49ers. Very successful for them. Now the first line for the team. And they continue to success. Hope to continue it here now. Behrman pressured on. And Owenby will put it back down low. That puck will be out by Steffen. Over to Behrman, who will shoot that back down on net. But it'll be picked up by ECU. Pressured on now by Scully. Bauman a shot. That one will go wide. Morrow pressuring.
Good forechecking on this shift.
It's good play here. Morrow, a great player, still holding on to the puck. Tries to get it out in front, but it won't go out. And Brodeur will have to carry it center ice. Over to his D partner, Behrman. Behrman back down low on net. And ECU will look to break it out. ECU chipped ahead, and Workman will pick it up. Lost, and now Owenby will enter the zone. Owenby cutting wide. Pressure's now behind the net. Owenby up to the Workman. Workman a shot, blocked on. And that puck will be chipped into the offensive zone. The 2-11s go into the corner, and the puck chipped ahead, and now by Owenby. Owenby up and out, and this one might be icing. If he doesn't get it, he will. And Stone looking to transition. Chipped ahead now. Moved along. Zadarko pressured on, and he'll lose that. Moving in by Sylvester. 3 Sylvesters on this ECU roster. Triplets, I believe they are. Very confusing for me here in the booth. I feel like I'm trying to find somebody, and it ends up just being Sylvester.
Yeah, a lot of brothers on this team.
Yeah, I think they're triplets. So the goaltender Stone is not playing, but the player Stone is. That puck out now, Sylvester, he'll try and get it up. Puck will go a little bit too far, no icing here, but Larson will get behind the net. Back up to the point. Hansen now has it. Sylvester up in front. And Sylvester wins that battle in the corner. And he still has it now. Behind the net. And that'll be no play. No change as the net comes off. Brodeur fell into it. Refs didn't see it, if that's the case. Unfortunately. Face off one. Oh, here we go. I can hear myself a little bit now. Sutter wins the puck now in front. Kicked ahead now, and Behrman will get it down low in the corner, pressured by Farrow. Behrman leaves it to Sylvester, who gets a shot on. And saved by Holman. Another chance, and Holman covers up and makes the save. ECU definitely getting some more sustained pressure now in the offensive zone, but Holman holding strong. Face-off won by the 49ers, and now Larson will transition into a 3-on-2. Larson taking it wide, is shot on, and save made. Puck behind the net, battled by Bradley, and Sylvester will pick it up now along the wall. Sylvester chipped up ahead, stopped by Sessa, and Larson will hold it now, but pressured by Sylvester, the puck will go out. Brown able to recontrol, gets it down low, cutting wide. He'll circle back up top, no defenseman to help him, but he'll get it over to Sessa in the middle. Puck turned away. Now moving in is Farrow by himself. Great play by Brodeur, but Farrow able to hold on. Behrman pokes away, and now Sessa will chip it out, but still in his feet. As Duberly, I believe his name is, gets it over. Pressured on, Behrman able to recontrol and get it out of the 49ers zone. This one will be icing though, as no change will be allowed, and the tired 49ers will be forced to stay here on the ice.
Niners try to sneak a change in there.
It's a tactic definitely for teams, but unfortunately not able to get away with it there. Face-off will be to the right to Holman. I believe that's Sylvester at the slot. He'll win that to Hansen. Now Sylvester behind the net. Tries to get out in front to Hansen, and a save made by Holman as he covers.
Holman's been good early here.
Well, and judging by the sounds coming from the 49ers bench, Coach McCarthy not pleased with the defensive zone coverage that has been going on here in the 49ers defensive zone. And very well. Out in front, Holman will poke it down to the corner. Will Sylvester and Brodeur will battle with it. Hansen gets it down to Sylvester. Pressured on. He'll get it back up to Hansen. Hansen, not to be confused with one of the Hansen brothers from the movie Slapshot, gets a shot on, and save made by Holman. Brodeur try and poke it away. Hansen gets a stick on it, but it won't be able to get it out. Hansen with it back now, and he'll poke it back in. Vargas picking it up. Slowly pressured by Sylvester, he'll get it over to Brodeur. Brodeur up to Bauman. He holds at the hash marks, lays a body, but able to hold on to it, circles back. Pressured on by Took. Sylvester able to keep it into the zone. Vargas gets it into the corner, laid on by Stefan. Stefan, maybe. There's a shot on, blocked by Morrow, as Stefan will get it down low in the corner. Took in front, save made by Holman. Vargas down low in the corner, still battling. Owenby tries to get it out. He will not.
Some physical battles going on.
He will not. Great shift here by ECU. Owenby trying to get it out, will not. Vargas does. And ECU continuing to lay on the offensive pressure. Owenby trying to make a move at the blue line, loses it. And the 49ers look to transition. As Muchacho pressures on, getting the puck down low. The puck down low.
Oh.
Battled out in front. Sutter with a save made. Beautiful chance by Sutter. Shomostra able to
Probably
make the
shows
save.
best chance so far.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Puck to the left of Shomostra. Forgive me if I mispronounce any names. I will admit I did not do my homework before the game. Puck trickles down low. Puck will be won. Icing will be waved off. And puck will battle there in the corner. Workman tries to get it up, but it will be poked back. Burbka in the corner. Still holding on to it, circling around. Tries to get it out in front, but didn't go to anybody. Muchacho gets a body by Babruka.
It's borderline.
And Sebastian Kohler will get that pressure on. Aiden Sutter with the puck now. Gets it over to Workman, who gets a shot that just goes wide. Kohler continuing to pressure. Sutter with a shot. That one's blocked in front. And a chance there, but the puck is cleared by ECU, and it will be icing. Just under 10 minutes gone by here in the first. Still a 0-0 game. Cam Holman tested early, but UNC Charlotte looking to change the tides and put on a little bit more pressure here.
Yeah. Good shift here so far. Hopefully they can build off of that. It's been mostly ECU early here.
Face off to the right of Shomostra. That puck is iced again. No icing here, though, and ECU able to get the change. Charlotte looking to transition quick as Larson will circle behind the net. Larson takes it up through center ice now and gets into the offensive zone. Makes a stop and loses the puck. Puck back down low. Pressured on. Scully tries to get over to Kohler, who's laid out in the corner, but Brown able to chip it wide. Now Brown with a chance. And a beautiful play made there by ECU as they'll get it back down low into the UNC Charlotte zone. Larson with it now. Larson gets it up the wall. Kohler's got it at his feet. Doesn't quite know he does, but he's able to make a great play to get it back to Larson, who gets it over to Brown. Brown cutting wide, not able to get the shot on. As the puck backed out, nice hit there by Bradley. As Hansen takes it now into the UNC Charlotte zone. Late, angled off by Bauman. Sylvester and Brodeur battle in the corner. Puck goes behind the net. Bauman now has it. Bauman taking into the offensive zone. He cuts wide. Behind the net. Looks in front to Morrow. A shot on. And a beautiful save made there by Shomostra as this one remains scoreless.
Great opportunity there for Morrow. Just shot it right into his chest, though.
Well, that's a very underrated play. Taking the puck behind the net, you almost use it as a shield. Give yourself an extra second or two to kind of read the play and see who's coming in. Morrow with a great play there to get open.
I think it's also hard for the goalie to prepare for that because he doesn't see the pass coming from behind him.
Very true. Puck pressured on, now will be cleared out, and Workman will pick it up just inside the UNC Charlotte zone. Workman up to Bauman, and now they'll transition. Bauman moving in, gets it over to Owenby in front, and a beautiful save again made by Shomostra, who has also been tested pretty early here in this matchup, and now a 2-on-1 forming here for ECU. Sylvester, shot blocked by Behrman, and Owenby will pick it up in the corner. Owenby pressured on, and he'll lose it, and Farrell will pick it up. Out in front, shot save made by Holman, and that puck will be out of play. Kramer with a beautiful chance in the slot, but Holman able to shut the door and keep this one 0-0. Face-off will be to the left of Holman now. Face-off won by ECU. Shot on, deflected out. Duberly with the face-off win. Face off once again to the left of Holman. One now by Charlotte. Sutter will take it out. Looking to get it past center ice. He will not. And Behrman will pick it up in the UNC Charlotte zone. Chippy it up, and ECU able to keep it in. Puck battled over. Duberly tries to get it out, but now Muchacho will try and get it. Now Steffen with a chance, making a move around Behrman. A shot on. Save, rebound, score. And that one deflected off of Zadarko, who was making his way back. The pass shot off the pad by Steffen, and the unfortunate bounce leads to a 1-0 goal here for ECU. 7:50 here to go here in the first period as the faceoff is won by Brown, and Brodeur will take it into the offensive zone. Pressured on, but able to get it over. Bradley loses it. Puck now at the center ice. Scully will pick it up. Scully with pressure loses it to Burbka, who will shoot it just Babruka, I believe his name is probably. Yeah, Babruka. Gets it wide, back in the ECU zone. Great step by Scully, shot on. And Shomistra will make the save, and now an offensive zone draw here for the 49ers. Great step there by Evan Scully. Able to
lay the body there too.
Make that play there. It's a nice read and react play. He steps into the body, and that's a good play there.
Yeah, you like to see that out of the strong side defenseman, being able to step up, keep the puck in the zone.
Well, I've been talking with Coach hand pass there for ECU. Having talked with Coach McCarthy, he does preach that. That's part of the offensive system that he likes to run, is keeping those defensemen offensively pressuring, pinching. Keep that puck in the zone. It was a good play there by Scully, and leads to the offensive zone draw yet again here for the 49ers. Face off, tried to get out. Vargas able to hold it in. Pressured on, but he gets it now to Bauman. Bauman looking to make a play, shot on, and Shomustra will yet again make the save. Both goaltenders looking pretty solid here so far here in the first period. Plenty of chances for both teams in the 1-0 game here in Indian Trail. Face-off won by Morrow. Vargas able to get it down low, where ECU will look to transition. Owenby gets it up to Larson, who gets it now to Morrow. Morrow able to make the move around. Chip it ahead. And Sylvester will now pick it up, get it up to Hansen. Hansen will chip it in down low. Will go behind Holman, where Vargas will pick it up. Vargas, pressured by Sylvester, will win the puck, but Vargas able to get it back. Vargas tries to get it up. Stick play made by Hansen. Pressured on, Sylvester falls down. No apparent reason, but Larson will pick the puck up and look to transition. Larson able to make a beautiful play to Bauman. Bauman not able to hold on.
These refs do not like icings. They're letting a lot of those go.
No, they don't. Behrman, nice play there to pick off the pass. He makes a transition play. Bauman will shoot into the corner. Pressured on now by Owenby. As the puck picked up at the point by Behrman. Puck goes back down low. Will be picked up by Castro. Castro trying to get out to the middle to Sylvester, who's able to knock off Muchacho and Morrow and make a play into the offensive zone. Castro trying to make the play, loses it. Back to Kramer, who makes a shot, though. Puck will go out of the UNC Charlotte zone. Puck back down in, and ECU still offside, so 49ers have a chance to transition. Workman up to Muchacho. Over now to Zadarko. Zadarko making one nice move, but knocked down by Tuke, and Workman able to knock it down into the offensive zone. ECU looking to make a transition here, now picked up by the goal scorer, Steffen. Steffen taking it wide, moving in, tries to get it out in front, poked away. Holding, and Holman able to cover it, and a little bit of extracurriculars here in front. And I don't think anyone quite knew where it was for a few seconds there, maybe except for Cam Holman, who's able to pull it in and get the whistle. Face off now to the right of Holman. Won by Duberly. Stefan gets it down to the corner. Well, Bradley will pick it up. Bradley over to Larson. Pressured on by Duberly, but he'll get it over to Brown. Brown able to move it to center ice. Cutting in. Shot on, and that one will go just so high. Kohler able to get it down, but pressured on. And the puck will be out. Not out, into the netting. And that will lead to an offensive zone draw for the 49ers. Simple little mistake there for the Pirates, looking to capitalize on it. Puck behind the net. Kept in by Larson, and Kohler will pick it up. Kohler leveled off by Tuuk. Shot on by Larson, that one will go wide. Puck played behind the net and recovered out of the zone, where a race will go for it, and it will be an icing on ECU. Face off now to the right of Shulmustra. Puck will try to be cleared. Vargas able to keep it in. They're able to get it out. So Darko transitions over to Behrman. Behrman shot on, and Shulmustra will pick it up and put it back down low behind the net.
I think that's Bears' fourth shot from center ice.
Padding the stats at this point. Behrman, here he is, making a nice defensive play, and now the puck's still in. So Darko a shot. Blocked by the Pirates, and they look to transition out. They do get it out now, but Behrman will recapture it back in center ice. We'll get it over to Sutter. Sutter taking it wide. Shot on, and covered by Shulmustra, which will lead to a face-off. A lot of chances here for the 49ers coming off of blue line turnovers by the Pirates. Transition game seems to be extremely important in tonight's game. Puck now played behind. And now it's out in front. Went off the stanchion. And it'll be recollected by the 49ers as Bauman will take it back in. Bauman looking to make a move, poked away, and now the Pirates will recapture. Sylvester with it now. A nice move around Vargas, but Vargas able to level him off. Bauman. Hansen gets it down low and now picked up behind the net. Pressure down in front. Owen be looking to get it out. He will not, but he'll recollect around the hash marks. He'll get it back down low to Vargas, who has time in the corner. He'll float it out, where the Pirates defenseman will recapture and send it back in. Behrman looking to get off the boards. Makes a nice play here to Bauman with a transition play. A shot on. And a nice save made again by Shulmustra.
I don't think he's given up a single rebound.
Well, it's hard. I will say it is very difficult to give up rebounds when people are shooting you right square in the chest.
Yeah.
The 49ers look to break that habit as the faceoff will be to the left of Shulmustra. Faceoff won by Brown, but the Pirates will take it up. Sent down low by Farrow, as Brodeur will pick it up now. Morrow trying to get over to Brown. Excuse me, not Morrow, Kohler. Kohler will recollect in the corner. Kohler takes a hit, able to stay on his feet, and Holman makes a nice save on the Castro slap shot from the top of the circles. The passes just don't seem crisp today for the 49ers. They seem to be more throwing the puck around.
I will say it's been a pretty physical game so far. So it's probably forcing some errant passes.
Shot on, save made by Holman, puck back out in front. And another beautiful save on the Faro rebound chance, as Holman able to make this save and continue to keep the 49ers in this one. Puck tied up now at the faceoff dot, picked up now by Sylvester as Workman loses his footing, and he'll lose it to Sylvester, who will take around the shot, blocked by Zadarko, rebound chance, and he scores. Ben Sylvester on the second opportunity off the block by Zadarko makes this a 2-0 game for the Pirates with 2:16 here left in the first period. I mean, you just can't let a guy walk out into the slot and get chances like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's able to make that turner right around the dot line. He takes the shot. Great block by Zadarko, but puck's in there, and he's able to follow up on the rebound.
Yeah, you really don't want rebound goals. I mean, that's how, I don't know, probably 50% of goals at this level are scored.
49ers looking to change the momentum as Stefan will get it back down into the offensive zone. Morrow picks it up now and gets it over to Larson, who still battles with it in his feet, and he's able to get it out of the 49ers zone. Larson over to Morrow. Morrow with a chance here now, loses the puck as it'll go back down behind the net. Larson with it now, he'll get it back up to the point to Owenby. Owenby a shot on, saved by Shilmistra, and he will cover with 1:39 here left in the first period. Face off now to the right of Shilmistra. Puck out now out of the point. Larson, a shot blocked on by the Pirates as it'll now exit the zone as Behrman will throw it back in. Puck chipped ahead. Sylvester looking to get it out, but Bradley will keep it in the zone as the puck will be put into the corner by Shilmistra. Chipped out into the middle, where will be picked up now by Sylvester. Sylvester taking it wide on Behrman. Shot put it into the corner by Holman, back out in front, and Behrman able to put it out of danger. Hansen able to recover and get it behind the net, where Larson will pick it up here in the corner. Battle here to the left of Holman. Hansen able to recover as the puck trickles out, and Bradley able to chip it ahead. A 3-on-1 here now developing for the 49ers. Bradley with a chance, over to Sutter, over, save, rebound, loose, where is it? And another save, net off the mooring. I don't know what happened there.
Is there a penalty? Ref's got his hand up.
I don't know how that one did not go in. William Bradley over to Sutter. Larson with the chance, and that puck just stayed out. And with 40 seconds now here left in the first, the 49ers with an almost goal to cut this lead in half. They're looking to get another chance, and Shilmistra will cover up the puck and lead to another offensive zone face-off here for the 49ers. .35 seconds now. Face-off won by Sylvester as he'll take it into the ECU zone. Sylvester, a beautiful move.
Oh, come on.
And a penalty upcoming here. Looks like on the 49ers. believe this one will be on Vargas, and it'll be holding. Hooking the call. And with 26.8 here left in the first period, the Pirates will go on the power play. Face off to the left of Holman. One by Sylvester, who gets it to Kramer. Kramer losing the puck. Bauman will look to recover, but beautiful play made there by number 85. Not listed on the ECU website, so I'm not quite sure what his last name is. Behrman will send the puck the length of the ice. And with now under 5 seconds, the Pirates will head into the first intermission with a 2-0 lead over the 49ers here on Rivalry Night here in Indian Trail. Thank you for joining here in the first period.
Already muted? Oh, no, mute it.
I think I can hear myself. So I just want to make sure I can hear myself. Welcome back here to Indian Trail as we head into the second period here. The East Carolina Pirates hold a 2-0 lead over the UNC Charlotte 49ers. Garrett, my booth partner, does not have a headset on, but he's going to pop one on here and join the broadcast. Garrett, how you doing?
Well, all right, that was a rough first period, but I'm confident that Coach McCarthy had some strong words in the locker room, so
I can imagine.
Kickstart this offense.
Face-off one, Hansen now gets it down. Poked away by Brown. And Garrett wanted to do something a little bit more off the cuff, I guess. I mean, I would say I'm a pretty good announcer, but he wants to kind of be a little bit more chilled out, laid back, so that's what we'll kind of do this second period here.
I'll just apologize ahead of time for whatever noises I make when I'm reacting to stuff that happens on the ice.
Well, we'll hope we'll make sure we keep those to a minimum. Here as Behrman tries to get that out, he will. And Shomistra gets it. Brown turned over. He's got it, loses it. Behrman's got a step there, but he circles back. Sylvester will skate into the zone. And Brown, not able to. And correct me if I'm wrong, Garrett. It's only when you shoot, and I'm assuming Gus Brown, the linesman, will correct me if I am wrong, but you shoot it only if you shoot it on net during a delayed offsides that it would go down to the other dot, correct? Only then?
No, it's just where you on a delayed offside.
Nah, don't worry about it. We'll focus on it at a different time.
If you're offside and you pass it from behind the red, you're going to be on one of these two dots behind.
Sounds good. All right, Farrow has it.
Yeah.
Farrow to Sylvester, and a shot not able to get on.
It's a reason we aren't refs.
Yeah. Well, for real. I'm the captain, too, so I usually have to debate this stuff. And that's not always the best for me. Shermostra gets it behind the net. Kramer now has it. Kramer, up the wall. And Farrow kept in by Larson. Gotten out. Now Sylvester, a 2-on-1. Oh, my God, he did not move a single muscle going into the offensive zone, but it don't matter. Now Bauman will transition. Bauman tries to make a move, and Doherty makes a play. He'll make a nice pass. And a shot will go off in the corner. Larson shoots it all the way down. Morrow not able to hold on to it.
For a breakaway.
Schumacher tries to get it around. Muchacho down below. Castro will pick it up behind the net. And that puck will be chipped out. Brodeur will pick it up now. Over to Workman. Workman behind the net. Gets it now over. Back to Brodeur. Trying over to get to Muchacho, who won't quite hold on to it as the puck will go back down into the 49ers zone. Brodeur, oh my God. And a scary play there on Brodeur. Thankfully, he's all right. He's up. But those are scary collisions. The cutback move there by Brodeur, and
went head first into the boards. Looking at the replay.
I mean, it's no wonder our UNC Charlotte is known for its concussions. That puck will go down into the corner. We picked up behind the net, and Brodeur laying the body
Good save.
behind the net, and a good save there by Holman. Workman tries to get it up. Owenby not able to hold. Shot save again made by Holman. Owenby again loses the puck at the blue line. Owenby able to get that one back, and now Zadarko trying to get it up. That puck will be transitioned back into the 49ers zone. Brodeur pressured on, tries to get it up, he will. And Owenby will almost break away there. Good hit. Laid on, and
oh, big hit.
puck choked out. And icing for ECU. 16:21 here left in the second period. Now, Garrett, if you are the 49ers, you have the period that you had. What's going through your mind? What's a priority going into the second period?
You can't change what you did in the first period, but you got 2 more to show what you're made of. Just forget that, reset, and come out as a team you were last night against High Point.
Absolutely. High Point D2, they played last night. Unfortunately lost that game, but a very close game against a very good opponent. That puck will be offsides as DeBon will pick it up, makes a nice move around Sutter, and he'll get it up to Hansen, who will chip that in. Behrman pressured on by Sylvester. He'll get the puck out in front. Scully able to block it. Puck now another chance. And Behrman, good poke there in the corner. Shot on, save made by Holman. Puck goes back down to the corner. Bowed on. Now in front, now Sutter will have a chance to make a play. Sutter transitioning now, he'll take it wide on Deacon. Sutter a shot, saved by Shomistra, who will cover.
Let's see if this line can do something. They've been probably the best line today.
Morrow wins the shot, save made by Shomistra. Puck goes out over. Now Bauman has it in the corner. He'll wrap it around where Larson will battle it, and Owenby will keep it in. Linesman down on the ground, but it doesn't matter as ECU gets the puck out of the zone. Kramer pressured on by Behrman. Stops and makes a play, but Behrman able to get the puck away from him. Sylvester now behind, in front. Behind in front. And Larson will take it, trying to get around. Castro makes a nice move. Larson in, over. Oh! Bauman not just able to hold on to it. Bauman gets it again. Out in front, Owenby holds it, shoot. Save, rebound. A chance for Larson, not able to put it in. As he hits the side of the net. A great chance there, started by Larson and almost finished by Larson. As Charlotte looking to score. Yeah, I mean, that's as close as you can get.
God, you would have loved to capitalize on one of those 2 chances.
The same line still out there, same defenseman, hoping to continue that pressure. 14:37 here in the second. Face-off won by Charlotte. Shot blocked by Sylvester. And now he'll take it back into the ECU offensive zone. Shot on, and Holman will make the save. And just like that, I mean, you want to talk about some pretty good pressure there by Charlotte. I mean, 10, 15 seconds, great rush, and then just like that, one face-off, one block shot, and now ECU's coming the other way, and they've got themselves a pretty good chance as well.
Let's hope that doesn't get repeated. The ECU coming back part.
Puck to the left of Holman now as Steffen will pick up the puck. Steffen tries the center, unable. Brodeur will now pick it up. Gets it over to Owenby, and Doberly able to keep it in as Workman will be pressured on by Steffen, who will collect the puck. Now tries to get out in front. Now ECU a chance. Beautiful save made by Cam Holman. As Morrow tries to get the puck out, once again pressured by Doberly and not able to get out. Brodeur pressured on. Puck will be battled in the corner, still in his feet. And a chance there for Doberly, who's able to get it on. Owenby gets it across the ice. And the Pirates are able to send it back in. And penalty upcoming here on Brodeur, I mean, you could have easily had called a penalty on ECU as well. I mean, he punched him in the face. Not sure if we have the angle on it here. It's just an interesting call there by the officiating crew. And East Carolina will go on the power play. Bradley wins the puck. It will be collected by Brown, who will send it down the length of the ice. Shomistra picks it up, as it will be collected behind the ECU net. And a beautiful hit. And another penalty upcoming here on Charlotte. I don't really know what the call is. Interference, the call. We got the replay coming up here, and I mean, the guy loses the puck. It's an iffy call, but ECU will benefit, as they will now go on the 5-on-3 power play. And no longer interference, now roughing. Frankly, that makes it worse. In my opinion, I think that only just makes the penalty worse, in my opinion. You could make an argument for interference, as the guy didn't even have the puck, but to call that a roughing, I mean, it's a little ridiculous, in my opinion. But
at least call the right penalty.
We'll play on.
I like to think roughing is a penalty refs will make up if they don't like a big hit.
I mean, oftentimes, especially now, I mean, trying to prevent injuries, unfortunately, leading to some calls like that.
Is there really a definition to roughing?
It's a good point made there by Mr. Kuchera, as a beautiful block made there by Behrman. Puck tried to clear, unable, as ECU recollects. Broken stick for a Charlotte player, looks like Sutter, as Hansen will now get it down in the corner. 5-on-3, and now down a stick as well. Hansen over to Sylvester. Sylvester back over to Hansen, who will take the shot on, save, rebound, scores. And ECU able to capitalize on the two-man advantage, and they will take a 3-0 lead here in this one. Did you adjust the score? Sorry, thank you. And 12:22 here in the second. Still a power play here for the East Carolina Pirates, and a 3-0 game here in Indian Trail. Puck able to be cleared out there by Brodeur, who had the first penalty. Morrow pressures in the corner. Tries to steal from Doherty, unable. Now Komorski. Some words coming from the Charlotte bench. Doherty now with it in the corner. Pressured on by Brodeur as he circles around. Up to the point to Sylvester. Sylvester, a shot on. That one will be blocked. Doherty now has it. Looks over. Chance, save made by Holman. He's down. Puck still not in. And now, oh yeah, that is off, and that will cause a whistle. Unbelievable chance for East Carolina, and a even better play and save made by Holman, who's been standing on his head regardless of what the score says.
semester.
Yeah, away. Face off now to the right of Holman. Puck will be won by Behrman, who will clear it out of the zone, but it will be sent right back in. Larson pressured on. He'll get it over to Behrman. Behrman looking over, finds no one, but that puck will end up on net as Castro will pick it behind the net. Castro tries to get it up, and Bradley chips in. That one will be offsides. .52 here left in the second. Charlotte looks for some sort of life here tonight as they trail 3-0 to East Carolina. Face-off won by Doverly. Behrman now to Muchacho, who will get it over to Zadarko. Zadarko loses the puck, will circle back, give it over to Sutter. And Larson will try and send it in. What will be unable, Muchacho able to get it back. Puck attempted to be cleared, unable. Sutter is shot, that puck will go over and wide, but Behrman will pick it up on the blue line. Behrman over, gets it to Larson, puck offsides, and now ECU have a chance to take it back. Stefan now with the puck. He'll make a move around Muchacho, and he'll enter in the offensive zone. And Zadarko trips him up, and a penalty upcoming here on UNC Charlotte. And I can imagine that head coach, Coach McCarthy, will not be pleased with that penalty, as that's simply just laziness. As the Pirates will once again go on the power play. 10:05 here now remaining here in the second period. Pressured on there. Puck battle in front, won by Brown. That puck will be cleared. Now Bradley in a foot race. Shomistra will come out, and he'll take the puck, and he'll be able to clear out of harm's way, but it will be picked up by Brown. Brown now back down low to Workman. Workman looking to get it back to Brown. He will. And Brown holding on to the puck, trying to waste as much time as he can before he sends it back down, or Shomistra will pick it up behind the net. Shomistra trying to shoot it back up. Brown able to kick it back into the zone. As Sylvester will now pick it up and enter. Pressured on by Bradley, who will angle him off. Brodeur into the corner, laying the body. Now puck back out in front, poked away by Bradley, and now Sylvester will have to collect at center ice. Sylvester pressured on by Bradley, will throw it up against the boards. Bradley still stays on it. Number 2 for ECU, able to keep it in. He still holds on. Over to Hansen. Hansen to Sylvester, over to Daughtry. Daughtry circling. Shot on, that one will go wide. Hansen will pick it up in the corner. Hansen pressured now by Brodeur. Hansen looking to get over to Sylvester. He will, and that puck will stay in, but now Brown will poke that out. And ECU will be forced to recoup. Doherty able to get it over to Kramer. Kramer holding the puck along the wall, looking to get it over the middle. Unable, as that puck will be cleared out, and now Bauman with the chance here on a breakaway. Here comes Bauman. He scores! Drew Bauman, short-handed, and Charlotte has life. Beautiful goal set up by Morrow for Drew Bauman. And a dipsy-doodle backhand, forehand backhand by Drew Bauman, and it's 3-1 now. And with 8:24, Charlotte finds the back of the net. Here in the second period, it's now 3-1 ECU. Still on the penalty kill as Morrow wins the puck. As Garrett says, yep, still on the penalty kill now for Charlotte, as the ECU looks to capitalize, able to get around. Charlotte, no call. As Charlotte will clear and the penalty will expire. And Charlotte comes out positive on that penalty kill, as Doherty will now pick the puck up behind the net. Doherty looks to get the puck now, but Deegan. Deegan with the puck. And a pass all the way over to Farrow, unable to connect, as Larson will now pick up the puck and clear it off the ice. Glass. Beautiful tip play now by Owenby. Morrow moves in. Morrow with the move. Owenby tripped up, penalty upcoming.
Is that a Niners power play?
And
Look at the replay.
it's a penalty shot.
Oh, wow.
It will be a penalty shot, I believe, for UNC Charlotte.
I don't know what it
I may be wrong.
is. Charge.
I am wrong.
Oh, he's making it.
I mean, arguably on a breakaway there, but I mean.
Well, I think it was because Jackson, he was driving the net, and he was the one that got hooked. But I don't know what the penalty was.
Regardless, Charlotte to the power play. Face-off one now by Brown. Brodeur gets it over to Larson. Larson holding, now back over to Brodeur. Brodeur down low to Brown. In front to Sutter. Not able to connect as Muchacho will pick it up down low. Brodeur now has it at the point. Brodeur over to Larson. Larson holding. Pressured shot. And that puck will not quite get to the net as Brown looks to get it over. Poked away by Rogers, but Larson will catch it again at the blue line. Brodeur holds it. Looking over to Brown. Brown to the middle. Not able to get a chance on as Brodeur will recover. Brodeur now down low to Muchacho. Muchacho up to the point to Brodeur. Brodeur holding. Gets a shot on. That one will be deflected as Rogers able to clear it out. Larson holds it in as Brown still has it. Still in the zone. Loses it, and it'll be cleared now by Castro. ECU on the change. Holman looks to make a quick transition as Brown will take it now at center ice. Brown taking it to the left. Brown now back up to the point to Larson. Larson walking the line, gets it back over to Brown. Brown shot on, save need, rebound scores! William Bradley on the power play. And just like that, it is a one-goal game.
That was close to high stick by Will there.
Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yeah, he kept it below the bar.
As that one will count, and it will be 3-2. UNC Charlotte, or ECU, but UNC Charlotte, 2 unanswered goals here in the second period as they look to narrow this game.
We got a game.
Yes, we do. Oh, not quite the move there by Owenby as he swing and a miss. That puck will be now collected at center ice by Workman. Pressured on by Sylvester, but Morrow will be able to be recovered.
Oh, that could have been something on Owenby.
Owenby needs to relax a little bit, in my opinion, but and that one will be covered by Holman and whistled on. And Jackson Owenby, one of the members of this very successful freshman line.
Yeah, plays on the edge.
Couple interesting ones there. What are you gonna do? Garrett, I would argue that he takes after you slightly.
Oh, nah, not anymore.
I will say that you might have been a little bit more subtle with it, and now from the corner, that one will find its way in, a seeing eye shot. And ECU strikes back, and it is now 4-2 for the Pirates. I mean, how's this one even go in? I think it's deflected in front by Sylvester. deflected. And now it is 4-2, and now Sylvester will pick up the puck. Looks to get over the middle, but Scully will hold on. In front, still loose. And it will be recovered. Sutter. And puck just bouncing around at this point, but Sylvester will try to get it out front. But that puck will be out of the zone. Now Doherty will now have the puck. And confirmed by the broadcast, the PA announcer, that it was in fact a redirected goal by Matthew Sylvester. That is now 2 of the Sylvester brothers have a goal. Sutter trying to get the puck. Now the second Sylvester will get the puck. Now it's arguably still in, but it will be called offsides as now Deegan will get it over to Castro. Castro skating up the middle. He'll look over, get it to Farrow. Farrow chips it ahead. The linesman putting his hand up to call the penalty. As if he could do that, he can't. But it doesn't matter. The real ref did it, and ECU will once again be going on the power play. I can't with the fact that he actually put his hands up. Almost to signal that the refs were paid off. The linesman making the signal, but there will be no argument here as ECU will once again go on the power play as Stefan will pick it up in the corner in front. What a beautiful tip pass there made by, I believe, Deegan, but it did not quite finish. Puck now back up to the point. Doberly holds it, pressured by Brown. Brown not able to get the puck out as the puck will go back down into the corner. Vargas pressured on, but Doberly will pick it up and circle behind the net. In front, a chance, Stefan a shot. That one will be fanned, and it will end up in the corner. Brown now skates it into the offensive zone. Bradley, the goal scorer, holds it. Tries to get it over the middle, not able. As a shot on, and it is blocked by both Brown and Castro as Took will take it into the offensive zone. Hansen now has it, and Behrman will clear all the way down. Just under a minute now here left on the ECU power play as they will recollect behind their own net. 72-2. Tries to get it to 5, but that will end up to Sylvester. Sylvester chipped ahead. Entering into the offensive zone. Hansen now has the puck at the point. Hansen pressured on. Able to keep it in. As ECU will once again look to go on the attack. And a shot on, blocked there by Behrman. As Brodeur will clear it. So Misha tries to send it up, and it will be a hand pass. Face off now to the left. Kramer will get it past Bauman. Now a 2-on-1 here for ECU. Kramer over to Farrow, not able to get it. Sylvester now has a chance. Behind the back pass to Farrow. Blocked there by Morrow, who stumbles a little bit now. No call there as Charlotte looks to transition. And offsides on Charlotte. .2:11 left here in the second. Bradley able to give it over to Vargas, who dumps it in deep. Sutter pressured on.
Fish out of water there.
Yeah, a little bit of that type of play. Bradley able to keep it in, but not before it goes out, and it's offsides for Charlotte. Kromowski, I believe is what that last name is. Over to Kramer, who loses it. Larson now transitioning over to Sutter. Sutter with a chance. He shoots on. Save made by Shomistra. And a little bit of extracurriculars.
Later the whistle.
And there's plenty of insults that I could throw Kromowski's way, but I don't really quite want to do that. As 1:37 remains here in the second period in a 4-2 hockey game. Face off to the right of Shomistra, and it'll be won by Bradley. Vargas able to get over his partner Larson, who gets a shot on and is covered. Face-off tied up, ends up in the corner. And it'll end up at the point where Larson will get a shot on, and once again, it will be covered up by Shomistra. There seems to be a target on his chest, or at least his shoulder. As the face-off yet again will end up in the corner, where Doberly will be able to get it around to Deegan. Deegan loses the puck, and he's laid out by Vargas in the corner. Good hit there. As now Bradley with a chance over to Sutter, and miscommunication leads to ECU recollecting the puck. Duberly now has the puck, but he'll turn it over to Brown. Brown pressured on, but he's able to make a nice move around Duberly. Brown able to get it down behind the net, able to slip behind the play, or the hit, as the puck will end up at the point. Larson will get another shot on, but that one will be deflected into the corner. Brown holds it, shoots it, save made, rebound in front, and Shomistra once again covers and makes the save. 43.8 now remaining here in the second period. And Shomistra holding strong here in this later half as he looks to keep the buffer between his team and UNC Charlotte at 2 before they head here into the second intermission. Face-off will be to his left, and it'll be won by Sylvester. Rogers now has it. Looking to get it out, unable as Workman able to hold it in. Sylvester, though, determined, is able to get it out, and Bauman will recollect. He'll get it over to Brodeur. Brodeur scanning, that puck poked away by Sylvester, and he'll now have look for a chance. Shot on, that one will go over the net. And a good poke play now here by Bauman. Now a 2-on-2 developing. Bauman over to Owenby. A save made by Shomistra as Owenby lays out in the corner, and now ECU looks to transition. Rogers taking it into the corner. Shot on, save made by Holman, and Sylvester will pick it up. Looking to center it, and that'll be the end of the second period. A couple of goals for both teams as the 2-goal lead for ECU remains. As it'll be
Period by the Niners there. Still need to come out stronger in the third.
Welcome back, guys, to the third period here in Indian Trail. Water's a little wet here to start the period, so they're taking a little bit of an intermission break to kind of clear that off.
Puddles could be the most annoying thing in hockey.
All right, Garrett, so 4-2 here going into the third period. What are you expecting out of the 49ers, and what do you think they should really prioritize here?
I'm expecting a strong start. You're down 2 goals, so you want to get a goal within probably the first 5 minutes of this period. Especially in a league game, you want to win in regulation and get all 3 points, not let this team get anything.
Very true, as now we get ready to get the third period underway here at Indian Trail. Face-off won by ECU as it'll head back into their zone. Deegan now behind the net will get it over to Doherty. Doherty off the glass, but kept in by Behrman. Behrman trying to get it over. Covered by Shumistra.
I will say, this is a great line to put out if you want a strong, hard forecheck to start.
He talks about the line. He refers to William Bradley, Ian Brown, and
Sutter.
I believe Ian Sutter. That's who it is. 3 great players here for the 49ers, looking to get a spark for this team. As Behrman able to keep it into the zone, now Doherty will take it behind the net. Doherty pressured now by Brown. As that puck will end up on Deegan's stick, and it'll end up on Sylvester's stick, who now cut into the zone. Tries to make a nice move around Larson, but that puck will end up in the corner. Hansen now with it, tries to get it out in front. Sutter loses it. Behind the back chip, but that puck will thankfully get out of harm's way, as now Sutter will send that back into the ECU zone where Shumistra will pick it up behind the net. Backhand play now, picked off and cut off by Sutter. Tries to wrap it around the play where Bradley will pick it up, and he'll send it back into the corner. Well, Sutter will have it, looking to get it out in front to Brown, but unable, as that puck will now be cleared out of the zone. And we'll go all the way down. Icing here for ECU as puck will be back in their zone. Just over a minute here now into the third period. And that strong start that you spoke of, Garrett, seems to be coming to fruition here for Charlotte. They seem to be really putting the pressure on opening the period. Face off now to the left and right of Shumistra. That puck will end up out of the zone. Brodeur chips it off the glass. Trying to get it over. Off the glass now, Brodeur has it. He'll send it back in deep. Brodeur pressured on. Good pinch here now. Puck will be battled, but it will end up out of the zone. And Sylvester will try and get it over to Farrow, but it will be recovered by Workman in the UNC Charlotte zone, who will get it over to Bauman. Bauman centers it, or attempts to center it, to Morrow, but that puck won't end up there.
He closed his hand on that.
A very smart play there by Bauman, recognizing that he was offsides and holding onto that puck and circling back. ECU now has it. Brodeur will pick the puck up. Brodeur now over to Workman. Workman, nice little move there.
Off, that's off.
Offsides, like Garrett said, and Charlotte will have the chance to regroup. Brodeur able to get it over to Workman, who another backhand pass. Behind the backhand pass. Oh, now Charlotte will recover. Owenby with the pickoff. He'll get the shot on. Shumistra will cover it, and Charlotte will get an offensive zone draw. I think the ideas are there. I think they recognize where their teammates are, but I think they're just trying too much at this point. I think, a simple play like that, you have the time. Why not just take ice and then make that pass? There's no need to try and force that play or do a fancy little play when you have that much time.
Yeah, you don't need to think about it too much. Like, most of us have been playing this game for 10, 15 years at least. You've played this game enough to know where space is going to be.
Good point on, and a shot on there by Stefan, who had a goal here in the first period. Puck will be battling now in the corner. Tuke trying to get it over to his partner. He'll slam his stick, and that puck will end up all the way down. Doherty will pick it up behind the net. He'll look to get it over to Deegan. Won't quite get there, but Behrman will be there at the point, and that shot almost deflected on.
That's Peter Mutraccio.
Nice play, and now Vargas will turn the puck over. Breakaway here for ECU. Beautiful save there by Cam Holman, and a high stick called on Doherty.
I just swore.
We would like to apologize if any foul behavior was heard on the broadcast. That, of course, doesn't represent us as an organization, but we digress as faceoff will be outside the zone, and Larson will recover it now. Get it over to Bradley, trying to center it to Brown, but Sutter will pick it up. Sutter now moving in, cutting it wide, tries to center it to Brown, and a beautiful play there, just goes wide. Sutter with another chance. That puck will not end up in. Brown still has it now. Sutter battling on the corner, and Sutter complaining about a missed call there. Larson able to keep it in as that puck clears. Nice move, here's a chance.
Stick, Ian.
And a nice stick by Ian Brown on the chance by Bob Ruka. And we'll make a 2-score game. 15:48 now here in the third, and that 5-minute deadline is approaching soon here for the 49ers. Face-off attempted to be won, unable to be by Morrow. That puck will end up in the corner. Workman tries to chip it out, but it'll end up at the point, and a shot on. Save made by Cam, and that'll end up in the corner. Morrow pressures. Still battling now. And that puck will end up at the point. Kormiski will fan on the shot, broken stick. And now Bauman will look to catch the corner. He will. Bauman with a chance gets it over to OMB. Back to him. And what a save made by Shumistra on Drew Bauman, looking for his second of the night. ECU changing, and Reese able to slowly get that puck over to Morrow, who will lose it to Sylvester. Deegan with it now. That puck will be picked off by Brodeur, picked off by Farrow. Deegan now has it in the corner. Deegan over to Doherty. Doherty looking to do the indirect pass to Farrow, unable. And that one will go all the way down.
If I'm ECU, I don't like that. I think he beat that icing.
And discussions between the linesman and the refs will lead that one into being center ice draw. One there by Brown, kicks it back to Larson, who will get over to his partner Behrman, back to Larson. Larson pressured on by Farrow, who'll get a chance here. Farrow loses the puck in a beautiful play by Larson, able to pick up the puck. Farrow gets it back. He'll shoot it down to the corner. Kramer now has it. He'll get it down low to Farrow. Farrow looking out front on Holman, and a beautiful play there made. Sutter maybe to make a nice move, and now he takes it off. Sutter with a shot, and that one will go wide. Puck will trickle out to the corner. Sylvester looks to get it out, and he does, as Larson heads over, shoots it into Behrman, who will get it up to Bradley. Bradley circling behind now, pressured by Steffen. He'll drop it to Larson. Larson back over to Bradley. Bradley shot on, and Shumistra yet again.
In the chest again.
Another save there made. And you know, we talk of the chest saves that Shumistra has made tonight, but we haven't talked so much about some of the pad saves that he's made. A beautiful chance there by Drew Bauman, shut down, as he's really been the best player for these ECU Pirates.
I 100% agree.
That puck will end up out, as Brodeur will pick it up, pressured in by Steffen. Brodeur able to get it over to Bauman. who now gets it to Vargas, who will chip it up to Morrow. Morrow able to avoid the hit. He gets it up now to Owenby. Owenby behind the back. Pass will be sent back down into the Charlotte zone where Vargas will cover it. Vargas slips a little bit, and that puck will end up back behind the net where Brodeur will recover. Brodeur whiffing on the pass, but he'll get it over to Owenby. Owenby across the ice. Bauman with the step. He'll lose it, and that puck will be back and going the other way. As Stefan will shoot it down right into Brodeur's back, who's hurt after that one. As a weird bounce stung him. And he'll get off the ice as Morrow will transition here for Charlotte. And I mean, a couple whacks there by Rogers. And as he continues to...
There we go. Oh, both.
And...
Jeez, give me a break.
I mean...
Well, let's rewatch that.
It's better than one. And better than none. I mean, hold, cross-check, rough, hold, rough. I mean... You can only take so much as a player before you retaliate.
If it's 4-on-4, I do like the chances for the Niners. They do look the faster team here in the third.
That's a good point brought up there by Garrett. As it will be 4-on-4 hockey.
Yeah, some of that Coach McCarthy conditioning helping out here.
A lot of baggers at practice for the 49ers, and that hopes to translate here in the third period for them. 4-on-4 as Deegan will now take it up and shoot it down the length of the ice where it will be icing. 12:20 remaining here in the third period. And this faceoff will be to the right of Shamistra, and Sutter will win that puck back. Bradley looking to get a shot on, but he will not, as the puck will get out of the zone. Behrman with a nice anticipation play there, and he's able to get it back in deep. Deegan from Shamistra, pressured on. Back over to Deegan, who will be pressured by Bradley, who will swing and miss. Doherty now with it. And a beautiful turnover there by Larson. And Shumistra shuts the door. And that's a great
step.
Great play by Zach Larson, absolutely.
Yeah, that time not a chest save, though. Snared it with the
It looks like Larson might have lost it a little bit.
A little.
As he was getting the chance, but I mean, still a wonderful chance there for the 49ers.
Yeah.
And Brodeur angles him off. Beautiful play there as Furrow goes behind the back, and that puck will end up zone. Puck will chip in deep as Vargas. And a little bit of miscommunication there leads to a face-off to Cam Holman's left. Face-off tied up, won by Sylvester. As he'll end up taking that puck into the middle, he'll lose it, where Brodeur will pick it up. Brodeur now with a chance gets it over to Bauman, unable. And that icing will be waved off as the puck will end up behind the net. Brown in a foot race. And now ECU looking to head the other way. Brodeur with a nice poke play there. As he's able to get it up now to Bauman. Puck battled in the corner. All I'll say is this, Garrett, I really can't wait until this January game where you and me can actually play. That puck slips through Holman, but it'll end up in the corner. Sylvester now with it. Saucer pass up in front. As that puck will end up in the corner, well, Sutter will pick it up. Sutter angled off by Hansen, who will recover it and send it over to Sylvester. Andrew Sylvester tries to center it in front, and the puck's loose. And a chance now back over. Hansen behind the back, post play by Holman. Good play there by Holman. Back over to Komarski. Shot deflected on, and it will be recovered by Cam Holman. Just under 10 minutes now to remain here in the third period as ECU maintains their 2-goal lead.
Cam taking some notes from the baseball playoffs going on right now.
That's a good point.
Center field.
Could have been a catcher in another life. Morrow chips it out. His Deacon will now pick it up around center ice. He'll get it down to Doherty. Pressured on by Bradley. He'll chip that up to Sylvester, who will get that down deep. Behrman behind the net will chip that up to Morrow, who looks to center it to Owenby, but it'll get over to Reese Workman. Workman now entering the offensive zone. Takes a shot on, save! Puck in front, and the rebound was there, but no one to pick it up. Doherty now will try and get it up to the point. Behrman will block it off. Puck bouncing around, and it will end up out of the play, out of the zone, where Behrman will make a play over to Workman. Workman now over to Bradley. He'll enter the offensive zone, drops it to Morrow. Morrow with a nice little nifty move around Sylvester. Back over to Doherty and a shot, and almost went in. Puck will end up out of the zone where Morrow will once again pick it up. Morrow pressured on by Steffen, and it will be turned over. Steffen stopped, poked away by Morrow, and cleared as ECU looks to regroup. And that puck sent right back in deep, where Behrman will recover in the corner. Behrman able to get it up to Muchacho, who sends it over to Owenby. It's good play there. Owenby gets the shot on. That one will go just right of Shumistra. As Muchacho now has it at the point. Nice little nifty move around Steffen. He'll send it back up to Larson, but it will be turned over. And it will be cleared. Scully now has the puck around the hash marks. Scully sends it up to Muchacho, who will send that one, attempt to send that one in deep, but it will sit around the blue line. Muchacho gets it back, now has a chance, pressured on by Rogers. Rogers once again, interesting play. But the puck will end up in the corner, will be battled. Beeland and Muchacho in the corner for Charlotte. As Beeland continues to battle for it, looking to hold on. Scully with a good pinch, and that puck will be cleared out where Larson will be pressured on. Larson with a nifty move will end up behind the Charlotte net. Larson centering it over, but it will be deflected by Babrika, and it will go back into the ECU zone. Kramarski, unable to pronounce his name, I'll just start calling him number 18. We'll chip that out. Scully will send that back in deep, where number 18 will recover it. Pressured on by Sutter, he'll get it over to Hansen. Hansen, crossover now to number 2. And a shot on will go into the corner, where Hansen will recover. Hansen, down low in front, a chance for Sylvester here. And a beautiful save made by Cam Holman to keep UNC Charlotte in it.
Keep Charlotte in the game. Time running low here.
6:46 remaining in the third, as that shot will end up in the corner. Sylvester will pick it up now. He'll set it up to the point where that shot will be blocked by Brown. Bradley looking to clear. He will, where Doherty will send it right back out. Brodeur over to Workman, pressured on by Hansen, but able to get it up, where that puck will be sent back into the Charlotte zone. Brodeur with it now. Pressured on by Hansen, but he's able to chip it up. Offsides. And we'll get a whistle. Face-off one will end up on Brodeur's stick. Brodeur with a nice nifty move around Kramer, and he'll chip that off the boards and get it out of the Charlotte zone. It'll be sent right back in deep where Workman will pick it up and see it behind the net. Workman makes a nice little move. He'll chip it up to Bauman. That puck will stay in the zone, but Workman will keep it going. Workman entering the offensive zone now, and that one will be lost, and an offsides will be called on the 49ers. Face-off just outside of the Pirates zone. And that puck will sit there on the blue line before it ends up in the offensive zone here now. A chance for the Pirates. Centered out in front, but Owenby will pick that one off, and he'll transition. Owenby with a nice little nifty move around Steffen, a nice little nifty move around Duberly. He'll send that one back in deep, and a penalty upcoming now on the Pirates as and for the first time tonight, second time tonight, as my color commentator Garrett corrects me, the UNC Charlotte 49ers will go on the power play. And a timeout here called by McCarthy and the 49ers. What's the game plan drawing up here? Who do you think they're putting out there today?
Power play one.
Power play one. Why not? No one else but.
Assistant. You got to put the freshman line with Giroux, Jackson, and Morrow. Didn't they get tonight?
Glad. Looks like we'll have something similar to that on the ice as new assistant coach Brandon Fritz is drawing up a plan for this 49ers power play. Coach Fritz, a hire from Coach McCarthy as the 49ers look to start a new era in Charlotte hockey. And look to spark new life here into this game with 5:22 now remaining here in the third period, 4-2 Pirates. And an empty net here for the 49ers, 6-man on, as that puck will be sent down the length of the ice. And that puck will end up on Bauman's stick around center ice.
Interesting choice.
Well, it's
Aggressiveness, though.
see if they can spark life.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the opportunity now. You're on a 2-man advantage. You have to consider that a 5-on-3. Bradley now has it. He'll get that over to Bauman. Bauman sends it up to the point to Behrman. Behrman holding it now back over to Bauman. Bauman.
Yeah, put in two guys in front of the net. Schulmeister's been good, so just take his eyes away as much as you can.
Yep. Tall Will Bradley, a newly named assistant captain out in front, as Owenby will now hold it on the hash mark. As Charlotte settles, Bauman back over to Owenby. A shot on, that one will be blocked, but back on Owenby's stick. Bauman pressured. He'll get it up, but it will end up out of the zone with now a minute remaining here on this Charlotte power play. Behrman sends it back up now to Bauman as he will look to rush into the offensive zone. Bauman pressured on here by Duberly. He'll get the shot on, and almost rebound chance there for Aiden Sutter as that puck just slipped off his stick. Owenby holding it softly now. He'll get a shot on. That puck will end up behind the net and now on Bradley's stick. William Bradley sends it up to Behrman. Behrman walking the line. Shot on, and that one will be covered by Shumistra. 28 seconds now remaining in this advantage. And Cam Holman will end up back in the Charlotte net as this 6-on-4 will turn into a 5-on-4. with just under 4 minutes remaining here in the third period. Face off to the right of Shumistra. And that one will be won by the Pirates and attempted to be cleared, but not out. Will end up in the center, and this one will be cleared as Cam Holman now picks it up behind the net. Aiden Behrman now circling behind, and he'll send that up to Drew Bauman, just out of his reach. And that one will end up right back in the Charlotte zone. And after a couple good chances here, Charlotte power play will be over and we'll be back at even strength as Morrow now sends it back over to Drew Bauman. Bauman entering the offensive zone, able to get it into the corner where he'll be pressured on and angled. Puck battle now in the corner. And that puck will send up into the point where Owenby will be pressured on, but he'll get it over to Behrman. Aiden Behrman over to Morrow, who will chip that one in deep and allow the 49ers to change as we're just under now 3 minutes remaining here in this third period. Puck will end up now transitioning over. Shot on. Holman will send that into the corner, and that one will end up out of play with 2:44 here in this one. Faceoff will be to the right of Holman, and it will be won by Zadarko as Brown now takes it up and looks to transition. Brown, angled off by Steffen, still holds on to the puck. He'll take a tumble in the corner, and Aiden Sutter will be able to recover the puck. Sutter up to Brodeur, who's angled off, but Sutter will recover. Brown now with a chance. Brown poked away now by Doberly. And Ian Brown now once again gets the puck. Brodeur with a chance. Someone's got to step. And someone does. It's Ian Brown. Brown now has the puck in the corner. He'll be angled off, and he'll look to get into one of his teammates. That puck will end up off the glass. Still in the zone as Zach Larson makes a beautiful play to keep it in. Ian Brown a shot. Shumistra out of the net. And almost chance there for Charlotte as Zadarko had an opportunity. That puck will just chip by Brodeur, and now a chance here for Steffen. Moving in, and he scores. And with a minute 45 remaining, it will be 5-2 now ECU. And after a barrage of chances for the 49ers, this one will slip just out of their grasp as the Pirates take a 3-goal lead here in the final minutes of the third period. Behrman centers it over now to Bradley, but that puck will be transitioned over. Chipped ahead now where Rogers will look to take it wide, but he'll be poked away by Behrman. Behrman now over to Bradley. Bradley looking to center to Morrow, and that puck just won't connect. And that puck will end up in the Charlotte corner. Behrman looking to get it to Kahn. That puck won't quite get there, as now Behrman will pick it up behind the net. Offsides here for the Pirates as we head into our final minute here of regulation. Aiden Behrman now will take it into the offensive zone, drop it for his partner Reese Workman, and won't quite get the chance there. Puck will end up in the corner. Sylvester has a chance. Save made by Holman, and now Hansen has it. Hansen behind the back, won't quite get there. Luke Kahn able to make the play, and now Will Bradley will pick it up in the corner. Turned over now, and Hansen will have it. Sylvester now up at the point. Sylvester blocked by Kahn, blocked by Morrow, and now a transition play and a 2-on-1 here developing for the 49ers. Will Bradley trying to get it over to Zach Morrow, and it won't quite get there. As now ECU will hold on to the puck, get it over to Hansen. As the final 10 in regulation move on. Puck now still battling in the corner. And that'll be it. And the East Carolina Pirates come into Extreme and take out the 49ers 5-2 in regulation.
Just can't go down early like that. It's a deep hole you have to get out of.
And a unfortunate weekend here for the 49ers coming off their break. A tough loss last night to High Point and another tough loss here to ECU as they fall now to 4-3. And next weekend will be a couple of additional league games, as next Friday night will be a rivalry matchup between us and the Duke Blue Devils over at Orange County Sportsplex. And next Saturday will be another home game, Greek night, here at Extreme Ice Center for the 49ers as they take on the Elon Phoenix. Thank you so much for joining us tonight here for the broadcast. An unfortunate result for the 49ers, but they look to bounce back next weekend with a couple of additional league games. Thank you so much for joining us. Garrett, thank you for joining me. Andrew Mason, thank you for taking care of the clock and camera as we sign off here in Extreme Ice Center.
See you guys next week.